breakfast is served.
We are all done breakfast. The plan for the day has kind of changed. So it is Thanksgiving. We were going to go to Western Massachusetts and get a cabin and stay there with the pup, but our housing plans fell through. So we are pivoting and we're going to invite some people over for a Friendsgiving this evening. We were not prepared, obviously, to do that. And so I learned today, or we both learned today, that there's a colonial law that grocery stores can't open on Thanksgiving Day, which is great. Very much support that. We also don't have anything to host our Friendsgiving. And so we found out that H Mart is open. So we're going to go to H Mart today and get just a few things. I think we are going to do roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, carrots, green beans, and homemade dinner rolls, which will be very exciting. And then people are going to bring over desserts. Before we get all that prep done, probably in the afternoon, we'll go grocery shopping, take the pup out for a WALK, and then just cozy up around the house. My goal is to not do a whole lot over Thanksgiving break, but also be productive in the ways that we need to. Gonna try to hit a balance. I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which we also have off together, which is crazy because we're both residents, we'll do a little bit more relaxing. Today might be a little bit more of a productive day.
Look at her. She's so cute. She's so cute. We like to bundle her up before we go, and she loves it as well. We just got to H Mart. Are you excited?
So lit.
What are you most excited to get?
Udon noodles.
Ooh, udon noodles. Maybe we'll have some for lunch. Just finished at H Mart. Did we get udon noodles?
We did.
We did, and we got a whole lot more. We're gonna go home. It's so cold out. Thank goodness we have heated seats in this car. Maybe we'll do a warm soup for lunch? Maybe, but I think first we have to walk Cammy and have a snack with another coffee. All right. Oh, you got a platypus? Hi. We have a guest appearance. She's going to show us how she makes her chai.
Anil's gonna unload groceries. So we have a spice grinder. So in here I put already 3 whole cloves. So this is for 2 people. And then a few fennel seeds, which I like. But if you don't like fennel, you can leave it out. We have whole cinnamon sticks. So I'm just gonna grab 1 and put it in there. Sometimes you have to like break it in half so that the cinnamon stick can get all jumbled up in the spice grinder. And then let's see. I also add cardamom. So we have green cardamoms. So we're gonna add I really love cardamom. So we can add 2 or 3 of those, maybe 3. I'll add some ground nutmeg at the end. Oh, some star anise too, which I like. So these come in the full little star, but often I'll just add a few little leaves of 1, just because otherwise it can be really heavy on the anise flavor. And last thing we do is we'll add some peppercorns. So I just take a pepper grinder and open it up and add these. I like it pretty peppery, so I'll just add a few. I don't think the nutmeg is traditional, but the rest is more common. So then I'll take the spice grinder with all of that in there and grind it up. It doesn't have to be totally ground up, as long as the cinnamon bark or the cinnamon is opened up and the cardamoms are also opened up. That's fine. And then the last thing we're gonna do is add some ginger, but I will be right back with that. Okay, so I got some ginger root, just like this, and we're just gonna cut it up. I'll show you. So just little slices of ginger. I'll add probably 4. Now for 2 cups of chai, we're gonna add 2 cups of water. Neil got me 2 cups of water, so we're just gonna add that to a little pot. Turn it on. We are going to let that boil and then add our spices and our ginger. Okay, so this is nearly boiling, so I'm just gonna add the ginger and the spices. And then let's add some nutmeg too. Okay, and now that it's really boiling, I just added a pinch of nutmeg, and I'm just gonna add some black tea. There's Neil making us a snack. Cute. All right, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of black tea. And then this is kind of ridiculous, but I'm gonna stir it around with this knife because that's what I have. And then we're gonna let that simmer for 2 minutes. Okay, the 2-minute timer just went off, and this is how the chai is looking. We are going to add some milk, and this is where I like it because it like looks really nice and warm. Wow, so pretty. So we're gonna heat that back up to boiling and let it boil for between 5 and 7 minutes. Neil, what are you putting on our snack?
This is honey butter from some homemade rolls that we made earlier, and we're making them again tonight.
What is it you putting it on?
Oh, this is some like whole grain weird toast bread that we got from a bakery. That's very dense.
It's called Boston brown bread, but Neil doesn't remember that, but that's okay. We're enjoying our bread.
Very yummy.
Okay, so it nearly boiled over because I wasn't watching it closely, but it will now simmer for between 5 and 7 minutes. Last thing we're gonna do, it just simmered for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of sugar. Remember, this is for 2 servings, and we like it on the sweeter side. Just stir it up. You can see there's like a little bit of milk fond, or whatever you call this, at the top. That's totally fine. It'll all strain out. So I just stir it, make sure that all the spices that have maybe gone to the bottom are coming out. And then we are going to pour it into cups. We're going to pour it in. I like a more fine mush strainer so that the spices don't get through. I found this on the side of the road. But we cleaned it. We cleaned it.
We did clean it.
It was a while ago. So I'm just going to pour and try to get it even in each one.
Yummy.
Some ginger. That's 2 cups of chai.
Shall we do a taste test?
It's probably hot because it's boiling, but maybe once it's cooled down a bit.
Yep. Hi, baby. Mama doesn't usually do that. Usually it's Dad. She surprised you.
We let the chai cool down a little bit. Time for the first sip test.
Wow, it's good.
Ooh, that's really yummy, love.
You like it?
That's really good. Follow the recipe and you will get a great cup of chai. Now that we have finished our chai, it is time to excite the monster in this house. Do you want to go on a walk? Do you want to go on a walk? Is it walk time? Is it walk time, baby?
Yeah. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Come here.
Is it walk time?
Oh, shake it out. Shake it out. Hi. Is it walk time? Oh, look at the little nub. Look at the little nub.
It is time to start prepping food. My fiance is going to be making 2 roasted chickens. I'm going to start making our dinner rolls, and then while that's going, I'm going to work out, and then she's going to work out. Not really sure what we're going to do for lunch. Might just have a snacky day. Might have some leftovers out of the fridge. We're gonna have a big dinner, so I will show you some progress on the rolls once we get going.
All of our ingredients, this is flour, sugar, salt, and yeast. We have butter and milk warmed up, and then 1 egg, so we'll combine that all to make the dough. It's a pretty wet dough, so this is what it looks like when it's ready. This is what it looks like now. We'll check back in on it in an hour or so.
I just changed. I'm gonna clean up from prepping the bread and go work out. It is time to work out. We have bench press, overhead press, incline bench press, tricep pull downs, and lateral raises. All done my workout. It went well. My fiance is making the chickens. The house is just a little bit smoky because the skin is going to be nice and golden brown. We are opened all the windows and turned off our heat and have a fan going to try to de-smokify it. But time to shower. The bread is looking really good. I think after I shower, I'll divide it up and then we can continue to let the rolls rise. All showered. This is what the bread looks like. Very puffy. So we will break it down into 15 separate rolls, and then we'll put it in our 9x12 baking dish and let them rise again. These are the 2 chickens that my fiance just cooked. It's funny that they're both in one bowl. All right, all of the dough is split up. Time to roll it into balls. The dough is all balled up in the pan. We are going to let that rest for probably about an hour or 2, depending on how long it takes with the temperature in our house. My fiance just made this delicious gravy from the chicken drippings that she got from roasting these chicken. And then we got some carrots we're gonna roast in a little bit. Some potatoes that will turn into mashed potatoes. And we got green beans in the fridge that we're gonna cook soon. Going to have some lasagna for a late lunch, and then we'll sit on the couch with the pup, get some work done, maybe do some crochet. Turns out I just fell asleep on the couch, so I'm gonna get up and make myself a coffee. I was a bit naughty and made myself an eggnog latte, which is absolutely delicious. And now it is time to do the things I said I was gonna do, but instead when I took a nap. Clearly some time has passed. It is now dark outside. We cleaned up the house a little bit, and then my fiance and I talked about kind of like our health exercise goals for the next couple of months to try to improve our lives as much as we can. We just both read Outlive by Peter Attia, and there are some things that we wanted to try to change to see if it will improve our quality of life. Now I am getting ready to make the mashed potatoes. We have the buns are in the oven, and we're gonna do a honey butter after they are done baking. We're gonna start to get all of our food together, and I'm excited to show you what it looks like once it's all done. The rolls are all done. They got this honey butter glaze and a little bit of salt on top. It looks so good. We got the potatoes going, and then we just put the carrots in the oven, and we have a very, very happy helper to clean up our mess. All right, we are almost done. I just finished the mashed potatoes. We have the rolls and the carrots are done. The chicken is cooked, but we gotta heat that back up. The green beans need to be cooked, and that is gravy that will heat up when it's time. And then people are gonna bring over desserts. Which people? This is the dinner spread. Looks very yummy, and we have great company. Our friends just left. We had a lovely evening. That will conclude tonight's vlog. I will see you all tomorrow.